bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Despite Grand Bahama's challenged economy, tourism bosses say the island's tourism sector is showing signs of improvement. The Director General is optimistic that Grand Bahama is poised for a positive shift. Megan Shepard reports.
The Director General of Tourism giving the business community a clear understanding of the state of tourism on the island. He says he wants to dispel some of the myths about the sector and shed light on the path being taken to bring about swift recovery to the island of Grand Bahama. Johnson says he believes the island is on the path to recovery that should come about sooner rather than later.
Grand Bahama is on the verge, and I've said this for the last 4 months, of making a very, very strong push that will enable Grand Bahama, in my view, and I'll be held to this, to be the fastest growing tourism destination, major tourism destination in the Bahamas and Northern Caribbean in 2014.
He says in order for this recovery to be achieved, Grand Bahamians must come together and make it happen.
It's important that everybody in the community realizes our potential, are on the same page, and working together to ensure that there's maximum benefit. And we need to shake this deep funk that we've been in since the hurricanes. And we are at fault ourselves because we can pull ourselves up. And I will share with them the things that we can do to make ourselves more competitive.
He adds that Grand Bahama is a unique island that offers so much to visitors and residents alike. He says residents must first understand what the island is all about and then promote it and make it even better.
Grand Bahama is the only destination in the Bahamas that gives you all of what the Bahamas has without you having to get on an aircraft. You can drive to Abaco to the east, you can drive to Bimini to the west. That's the type of feeling. But we need to bring it together. Many residents don't realize that. Most visitors never learn about it. We've got to deliver that experience, the whole width of the island. We've got to bury the word Freeport. It's all about Grand Bahama Island.
The Director General notes that residents sometimes take the island for granted and sometimes they just need to be reminded. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
In news from the crime beat, a 27-year-old resident of 8 Mile Walk was hauled before the court today on burglary and housebreaking charges. Jarvis Connolly pled guilty to the housebreaking charge and was sentenced to 2 years in prison. He is expected to return to court on November 7th for trial on the burglary charge. Police say the charges relate to 2 incidents that occurred between August 5th and 16th in the 8 Mile Walk area. Meantime, police on Abaco have launched an investigation into a building fire which occurred in the mud area. According to reports, around 6 o'clock last evening, police received information from a caller that a single-story house located at Poppy Drive and Don McKay Boulevard was on fire. Officers responded and met the building engulfed in flames. The building that was occupied at the time was destroyed. No one was injured during the blaze, and the estimated value is not known at this time. In other news, the Bahamas National Trust is looking to expand the number of national parks throughout the country. Proposals have been prepared to have Cross Harbor in South Abaco and the Marls in Central Abaco to become a part of the national park. The 2 areas are connected as bonefish from the Marls aggregate into Cross Harbor before moving to deeper waters for spawning. Now, in addition to these parks, the BNT has submitted proposals for East Abaco Creek National Park and South Abaco Blue Hole National Park. Now, once community support is established, a proposal is drafted and presented to the community. The proposal is then sent to the government for approval. After it is approved, the government will then issue a 99-year lease. Once the park is declared, the BNT works with locals.
We saw people dying that could have been saved if we could only use this research, and actually applied it and been able to use it. That this is what the doctor ordered for Bahamas.
Focus this Monday, September 9th at 8:30 p.m. only on ZNS TV 13.